Hello, this is the Insecure Pixie, and this is the second episode of Genshin Impact on this channel. In the last episode, we were fighting a god, we got destroyed, we lost our brother, we met a girl who pretty much gave us the ability to enter a city and join our party, at least for the time being, or perhaps permanently. I don't think we know for sure. And we defeated a giant bird. Well, shaved off a giant bird. Now we're going to get more information from the Knights of Favonius by going to the headquarters. That's what we're going to be doing right now. I have no idea what to say. I don't know how I don't know how making videos work. Okay, guys?
This seems to be the Knights of Favonius headquarters. Let's head in.
Okay, let's talk to Paimon first, see what happens. This is the Knights of Favonius headquarters. Let's take a look inside. Okay, perfect. Oh, before I continue, so I went around the map and I did a couple of things. I collected a couple of chests and a couple of, and the artifacts on the characters have changed slightly. I managed to get the Berserker's Bone Goblet, which gave me a 5.2% attack, plus 143 extra HP. I managed to get this Instructor's Cap, which gave me Elemental Mastery plus 25, but it gave me Energy Recharge, that way we can do our ultimates a lot faster. That's another thing that gave us extra attack, more attack and more defense, and all of these are gonna give you HP, but this one specifically gave me critical damage plus 3.7%, so that's really cool. And for Amber, we also gave her attack plus 3, attack plus 17, plus 4 pieces of the Doctor's Owls, because they all gave attack percentage, and crit rate. So that's really cool. So now let's go in.
Jean, what's the hurry? I thought we agreed to meet them here.
There have been sightings of Stormterror outside the city. Once we meet, we must...
Relax. I'll lend a hand when the time comes.
Jean, I've brought them. And once it was over, I brought them straight here.
Yep.
Mondstadt welcomes you, Windborn travelers. I am Jean, acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius. This is Lisa, our resident librarian.
Oh, are you sweeties here to help us out? You're both so adorable. Sadly, the timing is regrettable. Stormterror has caused quite a ruckus in the region since its recent resurgence. Simply put, Mondstadt's elemental sphere and ley lines are now akin to a yarn ball in the paws of a kitten. For a mage, it couldn't get much worse. My skin is one elemental particle away from a full-blown breakout.
If it weren't for this interference, the Knights of Favonius would have better ways to help you than just putting up missing person posters. We simply ask that you repose in Mondstadt while we help you seek out your brother.
You know what? I'm a good girl.
Paimon will help too.
Good. In that case, we need a plan.
With Stormterror now directly attacking Mondstadt, we may have an opportunity to cut this problem off at the source. Lisa has revealed the sources of Stormterror's power with her detection magic.
Is that so?
They're located in the abandoned Four Winds temples. Stormterror's ability to whip up these kinds of storms can be attributed to it drawing power from the temples.
Our objective is to deal with 3 of the 4 temples. I trust everyone understands why we are only dealing with 3.
Paimon doesn't.
Knights of
Yeah.
Favonius, time is against us. The storm is rampant. There's no point in maintaining a defensive position. All right, we need to take initiative and act before the situation escalates.
And with that, we have unlocked the Wish, with a feature that it's pretty much the gacha system of this game. What's gonna allow us to get more weapons and more characters. I'm going to do that later on, not right now. But for now, let's just talk to everyone. Let's see what they have to say.
Wanna team up with me? I should warn you though, I don't slow down for anyone, greenhorn or otherwise.
Well, here's the thing. You said that you were the best
As a
glider.
novice within the Knights of Favonius, your understanding of the wind is absolutely crucial. Leave the advanced wind glider training to me.
Can we get Jean into the party?
I heard you and Outrider Amber had a misunderstanding. Please forgive her. She was just doing her job. Talk to Amber sometime. I'm sure you'll like how energetic she always is.
It doesn't seem that we can actually get Jean into the party. That would be awesome. Okay, when you are in certain places, explore everything that is around and collect every item you see. You get rewards every time that you finish a collection of books. I don't know how much or what the rewards are, to be honest, but I just know that happens. Let's talk to Lisa now. I'm Lisa, the librarian. Do you need anything, cutie? Ugh. No, you seem to be the librarian. You need to know more about this.
To fight against Stormterror? I'm sorry, but there's no way to do it alone. Judging by the level of its animal power, it's definitely not an ordinary creature. I could teach you some elemental basics, so you'll have an idea of what I'm talking about.
Alright, that was useful.
You're not bad with that wind glider. Your gliding style seems familiar.
Are you a pirate?
My eye patch. Want to hear my story, eh? I didn't have time to introduce myself properly. Well, it wasn't on my mind to begin with. My apologies. I'm Kaya, cavalry captain for the Knights of Favonius. We can talk more after we get things sorted. I know a great place more fit for a chat.
I need an adult. Okay, I think that we can enter... Yeah, we can enter. This is the library where Lisa works. Let's be thieves. Let's just, like, steal every book that we come across. I think... we're gonna have to come here. Like, because of quest reasons. But, I personally feel comfortable getting all of the books when Lisa is around. So, I'm just gonna do it now. If you guys want, once we finish a collection of books, I could spend a video just reading them. Like, that would be really cool, at least I think. A lot of the lore of this game is really, really good. And I think that a lot, at least this is what I imagine, I think that a lot of people don't take the time to just sit back and read all of the books, even if they are like, some of them could be child stories, some of them could be legends, some of them could be even recipes. But they're definitely like really good. So if you guys are interested on having a video in which we just read the books, hey, I'm all up for that. You just, only concern is having to deal with my voice. Okay, I think that we are about finished when it comes to the books here. I'm missing like 2. There's one here that apparently I didn't see. And one over there. Perfect. So we have all the books that I can see. If I miss one, just leave it in the comments below and I'll try to get it. Oh, on the top right corner, next to where we got the wish symbol, it's red. Let's check what that is. Oh, okay, test runs. Every now and then, I think it's every month. I'm not sure. This is the first one ever. We can try different characters, and once we try all of them, we get to get extra primogems. I'm going to be doing this off screen. That way I can get accustomed to the characters and I can explain them a little bit better. What? It's also the... Yeah, and I missed the book. Huh. So I can get accustomed and be able to explain them better if we actually get them into our party. Instead of going to meet Amber, we can't go up. I forgot about that. But let's meet Amber at the temple. Wait, where is that? Oh, it's right in front. We can walk there. We don't need to cut, right?
Will probably get more and more dangerous. We should make sure we're prepared. We could start by going to Mondstadt's blacksmith.
Do you know something? That's a great idea. Let's head first to... Oh, we have a quest here. Let's go pick that up. Let's see what's here. We're going to do the quest probably after we finish the temple stuff. If only we had more manpower. Is something the matter? Traveler, great timing. You've seen the tempest that Stormterror kicked up in Mondstadt, haven't you? The Knights of Favonius have mobilized their full strength. Naturally, the Adventurers Guild will not stand idly by. It is time for the people to witness our strength. The Knights are in charge of internal security, but those foolish monsters outside the city walls are the specialty of the Adventurers Guild. The Guild's experienced hands have all been sent to various places to investigate, but I just feared for Jack. He volunteered to go to the Thousand Wind Temples, but we haven't heard from him since. I like his spirit, but he's too rash sometimes, and doesn't have enough experience. I worry that something might have happened to him. Traveler, if you're willing, could you help me go to the Thousand Winds Temple to look for Jack? Sure thing, buddy. Thank you. I must oversee the situation here at the guild, or I would have gone by myself. I am counting on you. The guild must not lose another young soul. So we have another quest. I don't know if you guys saw in the minimap, but whenever there is a blue exclamation mark, you are going to be able to see that there's a quest nearby, so you can just go and pick it up. This is Wagner the Blacksmith.
There's the blacksmith.
Take your pick. You'll find no second-rate items at Wagner's.
And just remember, you're never going to find second-rate items with Wagner.
Why?
I'm looking for a weapon.
Over there. Take your pick. Or if you need something else, I can make it on request.
Wow, he does bespoke weaponry?
Of course. I sell weapons, make them to order, and do refinements. All in the job description for a blacksmith. All you need is the ore.
Where do I get ore?
Anywhere. Everywhere. You look confused. Listen, I'll tell you where the nearest deposits are. Bring some back and I'll help you forge what you need.
Okay, perfect.
No need. I have other things to do.
Okay, so
He
this
seems
is
like a
another
short-tempered
mission.
guy. Was it something we said?
Okay, this is another mini quest, but since I went to explore, I got a little bit of ore, so...
What do you want? Oh, yes. I'd forgotten about that. These are okay, I guess. Should be able to salvage something from them.
Okay, so many things that you can make, and they're not even that bad for like early game if you manage to get the requirements to do. First of all, the enhancements ores are, how do I say this? They are EXP providers. You can, and they come into 3 different levels. All of them give you different amounts of EXP. The prototypes require this type of items that you can find in different dungeons or different activities that you can do throughout the world, but they are, at least from the point I've only been able to find one, so I think that they're very rare. And this items right here, this one I can see a little bit more often than this one, but I'm not sure how they work. For the moment, I'm just gonna make one of these so I can do the quest very quickly. It's gonna take 3 seconds to do, so you go here and you get it, you obtain it, and you're done. We don't really
If you
want
ever
to get
find
more
ore in the
weapons now.
future, you can always come and see me. Ideally when I'm not busy. A blacksmith's work takes focus and concentration. It does not take small talk with customers. When the craft is good, business is good. That's all there is to this trade, and anyone who tells you different is trying to con you. Now, if there's nothing else, I'll carry on with my work.
I also think that you could, you could buy some items from him, which are weapons. There is the silver sword, some claymores. Like, I personally would not spend my mora in these weapons. In fact, like, I already owned one of each, almost one of each. Excuse me, Season Hunter both. And that was just by collecting the chests that are around the world. So you probably will be better equipped already.
His temper isn't great, but leave it to him and he'll be able to forge what you need.
Yep. I do recommend him if you ever get some of the items available, you know, to get it. But for now, let's just head our way towards the first temple out of the 3 that we will be tackling. Yes, if I remember correctly, I think I already cooked some bits, so I have some food available with me, so that's always fun. If you consider cooking fun. I do, I'm just not good at it. Winds of the Path. Talk to Amber. Got it.
This is it. One of the deserted temples of the Four Winds. These temples have been left to waste for years now. The people of Mondstadt almost never come here. There's a chance there's a monster nest or Hilitrol camp inside. Even Stormterror has given up on its own temple.
Own temple?
Yes. I also find it hard to accept, but Stormterror was once one of the Four Winds.
Huh?
Wait! Did you just feel that? The wind here. Something's off. Let's go in and take a look. Be careful. The dragon's power is disturbing this area.
And here we are going into the first dungeon of the game. Okay, so by completing this dungeon, we get to have 150 EXP points for our world, 10 primogems, and 2 different EXP materials, one for characters and one for weapons and artifacts. We only have 2 characters, so let's just go in. We have been teleported. These dice things.
You can use that console to open the door.
Thank you, Amber. I don't have to explain it. And those vines over there,
Wow, I can see so far into the temple.
those vines over there, you can actually use Amber's fire to be able to take them out. Do I really have to explain anything? This game actually uses it very well. But sometimes people are better learners when watching instead of being told. For example, we can just fire this for no reason because I don't think it's gonna give us anything. And we just destroy everything in the path. Because when you destroy things, you can get food, and more materials to be able to eat, the better. At least that's what I think. Vines. Okay, so that... Okay, I think the game's gonna explain. Yep! Use elemental sight. Oh, wait, no, that's different. Use elemental sight to see the elemental attributes of different objects. Each element has its own color. Green symbolizes Dendro, which can be ignited by Pyro. Opponents' wooden shields are attributed to Dendro, which can be ignited with Pyro skills, rendering them defenseless. But this is if you ever die in this dungeon and you have this activated, this works as a waypoint. This is where you'll be respawning. If you see his shield, you can attack it and you can burn it because it's made out of wood. And let's get going. Okay, that was easy.
A horn!
A horde.
The fighting must have got them riled up. Well, good thing I prepared my secret weapon, explosive puppet berry bunny.
Or, you know, use your ultimate. Let's explode this barrel. And we have another chef in here. I am going to try to show all of the chefs that are available. Let's do this correctly, please. All the chefs that are available in the dungeons, because even though at least the dungeons I've played are linear, one could potentially not be able to collect all of them. Like there is a mission that in this same dungeon later on that there's a chest up there, I think it is. So that's really cool. I hope I have that correctly. I will find out when we get there.
Are those explosive barrels over there?
Yes, they are.
Well, one shot should be able to blow them up.
Oh, I already have my ultimate. Actually, let's turn back here and just
No escape.
ultimate. Oh. Okay. Oop. There's always someone that's alive. Okay. I don't see any more chests nearby. Yeah, I don't see any more chests. I don't think you guys can either. So, I'm gonna say we're fine. These are mechanisms the game is gonna explain them pretty good.
It's so high. Seems like there's something up there.
Okay, so pretty much...
But how do we get across?
Oh!
Isn't this a pyro monument? If we hit it with a powerful pyro attack, we might trigger it.
Yes, and there are more than just pyro mechanisms around the world. They are wind, they are... oh wait, sorry. Let me use the correct names. There are cryo, there are anemos, there are hydros, and there are electros, and... rock. I don't know what those are actually. Sorry. So let's turn into this just because I want to. And... let's go to our destination. Okay, let's see what the combat knowledge has. Upcurring can send you soaring up high in an instant. Just jump in, open your wing glider, and enjoy the ride. Which is what we just did. But checking every time that you get a G,
Dragon's breath.
it gives you
Is
more,
that where the power's coming from?
you know, primal
Great.
gems,
Let's
and they're
smash
great.
it. I'm tired. But at least this way we've helped Jean out. In the past, we were at least able to defend the city and keep it safe. This, of course, is mostly thanks to Jean. But now with Stormterror directly attacking the city itself, the winds change. So too should our tactics.
You came up
It's
with
what
that?
Lisa likes to say. Speaking of which, the four winds we were discussing earlier, if you want to learn more about our history, you can ask Lisa. I'm not saying I don't know our history, it's just... I mean, a librarian is supposed to be more knowledgeable than an outrider, right?
She doesn't know her history. Got it. Okay, and with that we get rewarded with the precious chest. Which wasn't that precious, but okay. He did give us 10 primal gems, so... Okay, I see in front of us a Feely, and Feelies are great. So I am going to do this to show you what it is. I already did one when I was off screen, but I'm going to show you what they are. So Feelies are little spirits that will guide you to their shrine, and once you take them over there, you're going to get a chest, and that's one of the many ways you can get chests in this game. So let's just get, and we got the iron point, traveling doctors, and find enhancements. In front of here we get a those gems. Those gems is what we need to be able to increase our stamina. So let's collect one.
It's one of those consolidated wind things. Let's head back to the statue of the Seven at Windrise and offer it to the gods. Well, you should come with me. Paimon will tell you about the rest later.
Okay, let's do that. We very fortunately have a statue of the Seven right in front of us. So let's go here.
It's a statue of the Seven.
That's what I said.
Let's make an offering and see if the gods respond.
Yes, we shall. There we go. Because that's a new statue of the Seven, we get more parts of our map. That's always good. And let's close here. Statue of the Seven. If you go to worship statue and you give your Feely, your gem, it increases your stamina, it gives you experience points for the world and things of the such, and sometimes they activate certain areas of the map. And it revives you with primal gems.
Can you feel the blessings
Okay,
of the
so
Seven? In Mondstadt, people call them animalculi.
they're called animalculites.
They can be fitted into the statue's eyes. Some stories say the statue's eyes originally had gems that were taken by swallows, but animalculi never had a physical form from the start. People with visions collect them to offer to the statues as blessings. Unlike others with powers, you don't have a vision. But the rules of this world don't apply to you anyway, so keep offering animalculi and maybe you'll receive more blessings.
Okay, I did not skip anything. That was guess poor. I see that there is another animalculi in here, and in order to get that, you see this big tree? Let's climb it. There's gonna be a lot of animalculi around the world, and I'm going to tell you right now that once you collect all of them, you're going to have one extra. I don't know why they did it, but there's always gonna be one extra, and it bothers me. Okay, we see the animalculi to our right. Yes, I know my right to left, I swear, I think. Ooh. Okay, yeah, be careful, manage your stamina correctly. And there we go. We got another one. Apparently we have another animalculi if you see our minimap, so let's try to collect that one really fast. Oh, I see it right over there in front. Not all of them are going to be super easy to get, but okay. There's one here. there's 2 here, and there's supposed to be a third one right over there. We do that, we can fly and potentially make our way to the animalculi and get it. And sure, now that we're here, let's just collect this chest. I did not explore the area around that tree much because we need more character to fully complete. You know what am I doing? Let's go into Amber. Let's charge our shot and hit the test.
Bet you can't keep up with me!
Now it should be down. Maybe? No. But it should be dead. Perfect. Once you defeat all of the Helicurls, we get the chest. Oh wow, there's another Animalculi and another Sealy. Huh. Should I do this on video, or do you guys want me to make a, how you call it, a stream with it? Because there's gonna be a lot, and it could be fun to just, you know, go around the world, get to know the areas, and just collect stuff. The Sealy I'm going to do off screen, as well as those chests. Let's just go directly to where we have to go. Okay. Let's meet with Kaya. Where is Kaya? Oh, it's relatively far. Okay, so I'm going to be cutting and going directly towards the point. So, yeah. I'll see you in probably a second, and it's gonna take like 5 minutes for me. Okay, not only 5 seconds passed, but there's another Animalculi right here. You just need to climb this little tree, and you find it. For perspective, we did not move that much. Like, if you zoom into the map, just from the Windrise statue of the 7, go a bit north into the path, and you're going to see it in the tree, like this tree in particular. Now I'll see you where we need to be. Okay, we are in front of Kaya, in front of the next dungeon that we're going to be tackling right now. So let's talk to him.
You've arrived. Come closer. Can you smell that?
I'm gonna guess if
something must have happened in the temple. I imagine there will be slimes, hilly churls, and whatever's giving Stormterror extra power. Oh yes, it is going to be lively in there indeed.
Okay.
Oh, you're quite the brave one, aren't you? It's a pity that the Temple of the Wolf has been disturbed by such an atrocity. Let's head in. No one makes offerings to the Four Winds anymore, yet the old winds never vanish. We need to clear out the temples for the Four Winds.
Okay. Do you have anything extra to say?
My first chance to fight beside you. Think we'll make a good team?
No. But let's go into the Temple of the Wolf. Recommended level party is 5, and I think I'm level 4, but it's okay. Let's start with the only character that we have, and once we enter, we're gonna be with surprise. We get to play with Kaya, which is right in front of us, and I think I put myself ahead of everything.
Let me show you how the Knights of Favonius conquer our adversaries.
Now we get to play as Kaya. He's gonna be level 5 when you see him, and if you see in the right corner of the screen, it says trial. It means that we don't actually have him at the moment.
If I'm not mistaken, the end of the temple should be up there.
Wait, how do you know?
Experience. The kind of experience you get after years of dealing with things like this for others.
Okay, so, if there is water around, opponents may become wet. Yes. Cryo skills can freeze water. Hydro opponents or opponents that are wet utilize this elemental reaction to gain advantage over your opponents. Okay. This is something I wanted to get. His E ability can freeze if you're wet. Those are his normal attack and charge, and if you spam your normal left click, he teleports behind them. It's really cool.
Traveler, unless I'm mistaken, you don't seem to have a vision. So how exactly is it that you're able to channel elemental energy?
It was a very strange phenomenon. Something strange happened.
Cute. I love it. I live for Paimon. Okay, there was a chest back then. All you had to do was just break the crates. A flamethrower score is what gives it energy to shoot fire. Use cryo skill to temporarily disable flamethrower cores and stop them from shooting fire. Yes, that is very, very true. But let's just dash towards it and you take no damage. If you time it correctly, you don't even have to spend extra seconds just utilizing your cryo skill. I think they can become, yeah, frozen immediately. And there we go. Let's time it. Yep, perfect.
Ah, finally, we're here.
Seems the path ends here. Let's use the wind currents to fly up.
Flying up, up, up. Okay, we have another one. Always make sure to get them because you never know. Oh, what? Is there something over here? No. Okay. Not item sensitive. We're tingling for nothing. Ooh, fire. So, you see that stone in the center over there? Yeah, it will put the room filled with hydro. So, this slime over here, I can do this and I can freeze it now.
This to put out fire.
Good idea. That's some keen observation. We should get June to give you a title and make you a knight.
Okay. Once you defeated the big boy, all of the little ones goes away. And I noticed that I got an ultimate. And I think I'm going to be using that, like, as soon as I see an enemy. Precious chest. Once again, not that great or precious. Okay, so you see those spikes in the water? Underwater spikes make the area too dangerous to swim through. Kaya's cryo skill can freeze the surface of water, creating a safe passage across. So, let's just E our way forward, creating our own bridge. There's the chest right here in the corner.
Did you know?
Miss it.
Stormterror was once one of the Four Winds. I'm not aware of the exact details. If you're interested, you can ask the acting Grandmaster about it.
Should we talk to Letha or to Jean? You guys are confusing me. And here we go. We just...
Is that the thing that Stormterror is using to gain its power?
Seems probable. Let's deal with it.
Okay, but since this is the second time, there's probably gonna be a cutscene once I break it. Probably. Who knows?
Bravo! What a performance! You are, to my surprise, a well-trained knight. The battles you just fought were sights to behold.
Not worth complimenting, really.
I see you already have the knightly virtue of modesty. Stories of your heroic deeds to save Mondstadt from destruction shall be known throughout the City of Freedom, well into the future. Please
Sure.
do visit me at our headquarters when you have the time.
Okay.
I also know a lovely tavern, if that's more your thing.
Quite rewarding, no?
We've seized another temple from Stormterror's grasp.
I can take care of the rest here. You go take care of other things while I'm at it. There's no way hilly churls organized an ambush like this themselves. Not with their limited mental capacity. Thus you were behind this.
Say hello to everyone's favorite boy.
Knights of Favonius, always so inefficient.
Agree to disagree, but your involvement in this just made things a whole lot more interesting.
Beautiful, beautiful cutscene.
Oh, I'm looking forward to this.
Okay. Traveler's Handy Sword. A handy steel sword which contains scissors. Ooh, let's check that out really quickly. Is that like a weapon? Is there another weapon? Yes, it is. So from 33 attack, it goes to 40 attacks with 6.4 defense. Each elemental orb or particle collected restores 1 extra HP, so it also gives me more survivability. I definitely want to have that. Did I get another weapon? Please tell me. Nope. Okay. And Kaya is still in the team, so I'm gonna guess that he just wants to be with us now. So, do you have the dual blades? Let's give you a silver sword. That's fun, right? Let's give you some artifacts, just random stuff that people are not wearing. Just equip that. No one is wearing that, so here you go. Ooh. Oh, it's the same? Sure. Here you go. Here you go. And here you go. They're just random stuff for now. So, now Kaya is part of the team. We have done 2 dungeons, and I think this will be a perfect time to call it quits. These are fire flowers. You can now use Kaya to use ice and get their seeds if you wanted to. And now, this has been the Insecure Pixie, and I'll see you in the next episode.